Well, hi, I was going to take this Give Me Five, where I share in 5 minutes or less something that I hope can be helpful and you can try today or tomorrow in your classroom. This is a little look at a virtual field trip. I did this recently with my students, and so what I'm going to do is just kind of talk through a couple of the points. First, I introduced the field trip ahead of time. I told the students we're going to be going on a trip, and then I set up the trip in Google Earth. So that wasn't too difficult. I've done it before. So if you want to have help with that, let me know. I'd be happy to help you set that up. So I set this little trip up as a bit of a quest, and we were gonna just go off and look around for this the origins of this painting by Claude Monet. So I introduced to them Google Earth and how it works. I let them know that their student accounts don't um, allow them to have the app on their Chromebooks. But and if they are going to use Google Earth app, they should use it with an adult or grown up, right? So explained that we'll be using my account and I'll be sharing my screen. In the app, I explained you can make trips and they're called projects. So I showed them how I made a trip called the Venice Field Trip, and that's what I walked them through. So think of a Google Earth trip or a project as a slideshow. I guess it's analogous to that. We started out at our home place. There's LAX. Then we made it to the Grand Canal. I just gave them a quick tour. Then uh, reminded them of a journal activity that they had done earlier in the week, where they looked at the painting, described what they saw.
Colors in it.
The water.
What do you see, Lily? Thank
I
you.
see like a castle, but it's more like Disneyland.
So, did you see that, or did you hear that? I'm sorry. She's describing it like a castle, like Disneyland. So they're making some connections. Then I brought to them the next steps. I went ahead and showed them this San Giorgio Maggiore. It used to be a monastery, and it is, at first, the students didn't catch that this is the same structure that was in Claude Monet's painting. But as we went through, gradually started to see. Let's see if I can catch that.
It looks like the place where the artist was painting, kind of.
There you go.
Do you see? Look at that. You see, there's the painting.
Starting to
Now
realize.
let's look at the picture. It's very similar. When I saw.
So then I talked about how, well, I'm not at the right angle, so we went around and a couple other little places, and there we are. Let's listen to the reaction when they realize what we're looking at.
Isn't that mind-blowing? That is so cool. And you know what? I think that's why those people that are in the picture are sitting there.
Anyway, so then we talked a little bit. I did most of the talking, I think, but I tried to guide them into, experiencing the trip, although virtually, could be pretty exciting.